Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Della Marta Shelviana, and I'm from Contrastive Analysis class, group C11.6.1. In this video, I want to present my proposal about contrastive analysis between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent in the English Indonesian dictionary of John M. Eccles and Hasan Sadili. This is the contents of the proposal are as follows: background of the study, limitation of the study, research question, objective of the research, significance of the study, and bibliography. And about the background of the study, two languages are never identical. There must be the differences and the similarities. English and Indonesian, they are two different languages, but they also have similarities. To find them, a comparative analysis is used. The researcher identified two languages. They are English and Indonesian. The object of contrastive analysis in this study is morpheme. The source of this study is from a bilingual dictionary of John M. Eccles and Hasan Sadili, with English words and their Indonesian equivalents. The researcher investigated constructive analysis between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent in the English Indonesian dictionary of John M. Eccles and Hasan Sadili. This study aims to analyze the similarities and differences of English prefix and their Indonesian equivalents, and to predict the problems of the translating or learning by virtue of the differences between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalents. The researcher used English and Indonesia dictionary of John M. Eccles and Hasan Sadili because this dictionary is very popular among students, and that the student that want to study English, the study is expected to explain the prediction of translating and learning problems, and to explain the meaning or Indonesian equivalent of each word with prefix and in this dictionary is understandable for Indonesian learners. And next part about limitation of the study. The limitation of the study are as follows: the similarities between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent in English and Indonesian dictionary of John M. Eccles and Hasan Sadili. Number 2, the differences between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalents. And number 3, the prediction on the problem of translating or learning by virtue of the differences between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent in the English Indonesian dictionary of John M. Eccles and Hasan Sadili. And the next point is research question. The research question of this study are as follows: what are the similarities between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalents? What are the differences between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalents? And number 3, how do we predict the problems of translating and learning by virtue of the differences between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent in the English Indonesian dictionary of John M. Eccles and Hasan Sadili? And next part is objective of the study. The objective of the study are as follows: to discover the similarities between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalents. Number 2, to discover the differences between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent. And number 3, to predict problems of translating and learning based on the differences between English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent in the English-Indonesian Dictionary of John M. Eckel and Hasan Sadili. And the next point is significance of the study. The significance of the study are as follows. Number 1, the researchers. For the researchers, as the writer of this thesis, the result and the process of the study will be very significant experience. This first academic research experience will be a basis for the researcher to do more complex research in the future. And number 2, the researcher in the areas of translation studies. For the other researchers, the process and the result of the study may be useful for them. The other researcher with translation background can follow up these research results for their research in translation studies. The readers in general, the process and the result of the study may also give benefits to the reader who reads and observe this research. And next, the translation practitioners. For the translation practitioners, this research may be helpful for them. They may learn from the process and the result of this research. And last, about the institution, this process and result of this research probably helpful for the institution, especially to academic performance and English language department, Faculty of Humanities, Universitas Dian Nuswantara. This result of this thesis probably useful to state theories on translation studies. And this is the bibliography of this study. And thank you so much. And that's all for the explanation of my proposal about contrastive analysis about English prefix and their Indonesian equivalent in the English-Indonesian Dictionary of John M. Eckel and Hasan Sadili. That's all for me, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.